Ban penslor yaki kena bat samla puli ke distrik ban shim ya kalan puli mass media kum kawai na kalat yok kam yok jam ke ban penmentoi ya kalawai ke jongki ka Khliehriat High Secondary School alumni shibenta ka jinglek kemen Golden Jubilee haka Henry Trik Nailor kala penlong da ka career guidance halor kapang next gen media shaping tomorrow's storytellers. Lawan ban pensyai bet pensenguthu iki kena na ki prata ligi school ka sor Khliehriat da ki laingot ki riu dan sap jela ki ba pendan kam ya ka rensan social media kum ka wei kala jingmyntoi haka jingya lenti ka jongki. Kini ki kentup ba Kamki ding do filmmaker, cinematographer and editor ka kong Jessie ling do ka bedeg nong thau bat nong ruai kum ju ka associate producer State of Mind Production uba Ferdinand Rani ubade unong thok khobor bat content creator. Kini kilai ngut kila pensngau ya ki kena skol ya ka jing sham bat kila jing tip shapang ka rukam shna film tho jinga thu khana na lor kiwe ha ka ba ki kena skol ru shinrang bat kenthei kila shimbanta shongshit ha ka ban kali jingkali bat tuat jingmut halor ka jingya denti hadu bakinda bananam ha bakentu pat ya ki kena skol halor ka jingkta jogirensan social media uba Kamki ding do uloong kirensan social media kila ban penwandor ya ka jing em ka jongpi bat haka juk kapor kila rupan penjat ya ka jing em ka jongpi pidan ka tiar ka baklain bor mobile phone haki kti ki jongpi bat perkhat arsian shwa ban upload ya kino ki ba pijit ban post haki rensan social media.
See, media, the tools of media are very powerful. They can shape lives, at the same time they can also destroy lives. I'm also talking about social media, you know. See, you have a phone and you have a tool in your hand that is very powerful. As you grow up, you know, like you be exposed to so many things and sometimes negative things. I would like to give a cautionary note is that you should not abuse this tool that we have, and you always have to be responsible. What you post online, what videos you take, what you choose to upload. I think as youth, or what you even watch also, I think you have to be careful because, like I said, because it is a very powerful tool, it can really affect life. So I feel that you should be responsible and always, you know, like think twice before you have to upload anything or like or share anything. So I think that is what we talk about.
Ka President jong Khliehriat High Secondary School alumni kong Simi Khong Thiang kala ong ka jing penlong ya kani ka career guidance kalong baki samla puli ka district kidang duna ka jing tip jing shampang halor kani ka pang bar ka khamit lenti baling ba kani ka program ki khenna kin yo jing sha shapang kilat kilenti bar ki jingmyntoi jong ka kam ha ka mass media.
Te I naliang ka alumni yung I hawan rae gani ka team ni ka subject yang kani ka program ni ka sngi kwa pensnyang tho chapi ya ka jing em kam yang ka mass media yo pensnyang tho che jo I khaja wa I ha is jentia membon I wa the expose kani feel ha ka kan sna film untuk apa bukan untuk dok kedai peranakan. Bon hari lain ini adalah mass media. Tentang kami usahakan dari omni usahakan. Kami ya script writer. Untuk ini dari palong. Ini palong pak untuk kita script writer. To untuk ini dari palong. Nah, kalau kami orang ini, anda yang ingin successful le. Tanwa, cakap di, coba jeneng ongi successful. Tanwa, karena happy. Dalam ini tim, kita pas yang mass media, nak buat cuman. I will end up making film like let's say scope, tanpa dominate film apa, kalau kau tanpa Yung jadi ulai nursing mo, ulai doktor mo, lani ada rockstar economy kemas, pak push beki, pak jet beki, yung cini ada engineering. Tapi orang di Hamas media pun bahagikan. Ubat pun uban jurnalis. Hamas media ulai ni, no yok jet kan tele. Interest ni fotografi le, hetele yok. Cinematography, wah gitu. Tengah kepada kita mau sekali, lalu senyap kita mau bakal kita kami ke orang macam ni ke feel, kami storyteller, dia yang menjemput na konsep lebih. Nah, aku rasa ni feel, tak orang bercakap untuk this feel. Tapi nak apa ni? Jadi ini lagi school, cakap lagi school yang participate. Lalu senyap kita tak terusah berpaham wah pursue ini karya tersamha apa yang terus berlaku dan na le emang ini Khliehriat te ini prolog ini samha kili jadi thua jiru ini kamu yuk kena ini lada wah dia tentang senang film mereka ini wah dia mana wah ini long cenas tu long kosong. Dan any idea lebih ketika have you macam ni, so which macam tu ini have dream macam ni. Katanya and wah ini nama lain. Pun ini aspire singer sudah. Have any macam ni visually have clear lebih. Kamu jadi wah kita music video lebih mana. So nanti dah have jadi lebih mas media pada orang lebih cini kerja. Baiklah, ada siapa kita ini kerja. Di rumah ada seperti mana ortodok macam ini juga. Mana satu video itu lah. Tahu internet video kebiasaan berharap. Kamar nam juga dulu nam pun Khliehriat dan juga. Khliehriat macam kalau kami Khliehriat tak ada cuaca, sesuatu orang ada itu. Film yang latest film kata, kalau kalian kata, dia cerita Ian yang rumah histori segini kena segini lagi pertanyaan dan segini dengan wish bahwa roh ini apa yang kita dijemput dalam sebuah lagi dan ini one question ini one guidance ini dalam ini
La play ya kanika career guidance da ukongsan ma permit car chartered accountant ha kajingdan lang usembut kongsan ma Dimitris nongtudu assistant executive engineer PWD roads u principal Khliehriat High Secondary School brother Solomon Swear kinong hikai nalor kiwe.
Mass media is a very vast field. But for now, I just restrict myself to films and videos. So technical know-how is prerequisite. It's important for you to know the tools, right? You have to know how to handle a camera. You need to know about editing and post-production, as well as scripting, and there are so many aspects to producing content. But in the heart and soul of it all, I think so it's the message. The message or the content it takes precedence over the form. Content is always king, like we always say. So I think if you have this strong message, even if it doesn't need to be that or it cannot be like an Oscar award-winning at any time. But if the message and the content is strong enough, I think that is the most important thing about content. Like I had mentioned, the technical know-how is important, but it should not stop anyone from creating content, because if you have a strong, and you have to be true to your message, you have to be true to what you're trying to communicate. I think for me, I would still say that the conviction for your messaging is important than the technical know-how. I think to sum it up, you cannot deny the impact of social media. Like earlier when we asked what you understand the media, someone said Instagram immediately. I think so. We've been bombarded, and it's just this whole wave of content that is flooding us, our screens, our homes, our lives. of social media because we've been watching reels, scrolling, like when we get up, the first thing what we do is look for our phones. Who does that? Be honest. When you wake up, maybe not the students, maybe the grown-ups here, it's always that when you wake up, you look for the phone and what would you do? You would go to Instagram and start scrolling reels.
I'm one victim there.
And before you go to sleep, what do? The last thing is that sometimes I would fall asleep watching reels, and my wife would wake me up, "Hey, your phone is still good and the screen is still bright, turn it off." So yeah, so that is is a testament to the impact of social media, especially like you mentioned, reels. Like I said, if we talk about films, then there is a long history of filmmaking, cinematography, and there have been great films over in our history. But with social media, especially with reels and content on social media, it has become like fast food. You consume, you dispose, you consume, you dispose, you swipe left, you swipe up, you swipe down. So I think the challenge now is that people have developed a very short span of attention. It's becoming a challenge to people who make content. In my case, we make longer content, not just short content. So the challenge is to be able to sustain the attention of the viewers. I think that is the challenge.
Like Kamki said, we face the same thing because we are content creators. So when we get clients and all that, whether it's music or whether it's just any video that we have to promote, we find ourselves like in a very tough place where we have to pierce through the reels, all the other contents, and it's difficult because at the same time we have to capture the attention of the people, within just 8 seconds. Otherwise, no, not even 8 seconds, 3 seconds. Otherwise, we're like, bye bye, we scroll up. So I think that is one, and also suppose equipment. That is also a challenge. Also, you have to have the right equipment. But now also, there's something that we can also use just phones. So there's that. Being trendy, being viral, knowing all the hashtags. You have to really get into the picture, otherwise, we won't work. So, other than that, let's okay.
In any kind of field or any kind of stream study that you would want to get into, if you don't have the passion, that career will pull you down in terms of your mental well-being and all that. Because at the end of the day, you have to do something that you love. So if you say media, mass media, or any other stream, you need your passion, because passion will drive you. And if there's passion, there will be no disadvantages, but you have to see. When it comes to social media, it's very important for us to be watchful, to be careful in terms of using it. Few of us here have been victim of cyberbullying in various ways. So, kadang ini berokat ini instruku ya kecil kotor, ya kecil maru jauh kami jauh social media, kami tak media ini. Social media lesai nak belum shidta jauh media ini belum. Henry lihat belum careful, lihat manusia yang belum bergerak. Pengawal belum dekati. Hakikat sangat jadi berokat. In our society right now, there is a thin line between media and social media. There are people who uses media as social media, and there are those who uses social media as media. The only thing as a journalist that I can appeal to you is do not lose trust in the press fidelity. Do not lose trust. Dari what you do, which is Shania, hak kuor, hakilat, hak kuor. Wala social media kali orientam Henry today untuk jishania halor dari jishania halor joni ini lab kai kubor maki ini ibara orang itu jitim kebab insa kebab shisha kebab jodi social media kan nanti kan ne bab kasong kan hari ini ulang dengan